Hello guys, what you hear now is a very interesting sequence I created in real time with Sonicware LIVEN. To be honest, I didn't expect this rhythmic melody myself before I record. Doing my exploration with LIVEN recently, I accidentally found a very interesting mode which helped me create this sequence. In this video, let me show you different modes in Sonicware LIVEN and how to use them to create such rhythmic sequence. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel to help the channel to grow. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today we are going to explore different functionality when we perform the real-time recording using the Sonicware LIVEN. So this video expect you have some basic knowledge in that field. So if you haven't done so, I recommend you watch the previous video I made. I'll put a link above so that you can know some fundamental knowledge in terms of the real-time recording. Now let's start this by press the function button. So when I press the function button, you will notice there's some different mode that's gonna affect the way you record dramatically. So these two buttons, this one is called override and that one is called tie. So I think in the previous video I just been luck that I'm in the right mode, but by turning on and off different mode in real-time recording, that's gonna have completely different effect. So let me show you what I mean. So let's start by the empty mode where I don't turn on the override and tie. Let's see what's gonna happen. So if I set the sequence length to be 32, let's double check. Press function and then the length. We're in 32 steps, which means it will have 2 pages, right? Now let's turn on the metronome a bit. Let's put on 2 is probably good enough. Now let's try to record a very basic chord, right? So let's practice a bit. Right, this is the 2 simple chord I want to loop into the sequence. So remember, when I press the function, nothing light up, meaning there's no override and there's no tie when we record. See what's gonna happen. We're just gonna wait for a while until it's going through the step. As you can see, when we are not in either the override and tie mode, although I trying to keep pressing the 2 keys and hopefully this key is gonna last, it doesn't actually being recorded correctly into the sequence. That's the reason why this tie mode is really crucial when you're trying to perform this record sequence in real time. So what you want to do probably is to always start by turning on the tie mode, right? So let's ignore the override for the moment. Let's just press the function and turn on the tie mode. This is the closest we can get when we perform the real-time recording, right? So whatever the keys you're pressing, no matter it's a short or long, it's gonna be recorded original action you did, right? So let's try again. Let's clear the pattern and redo it. As you can see, this time with the tie mode turned on, the sequence, the note I've been pressing will be recorded exactly the same way I performed, right? So this is probably what you want when you're trying to record it in real time. And then you can probably, if you want to improvise or record further notes on top of the chord, you can do so. And depending on how fast and how long you press the key, it's gonna be recorded based on what you just did. So let's try that. You see? Just what you would expect when you real-time record, right? Alright, so just to remember to turn on the timeout, right? So now let's see what the override mode is gonna change the behavior of the real-time recording, right? Now if we keep the time mode on and then press the override mode, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's clear the pattern again and record. We're just gonna record the same chord progression again. Alright, so nothing special here, but with that override mode on, when you're trying to add notes on top of what you have recorded, see what's happened. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Because we turn on the override mode, the new note actually override some of the previous recorded chord, so which makes the notes aren't complete anymore. It has this very strange silent, right? Because some of the previous recorded chord note has been removed. This is probably what you expect, right? But I've been trying to play with those different modes in different combination, and I actually come up with this interesting idea where I actually use the override mode smartly, so that it could actually come in with some interesting rhythm using that. So let me show you how to do that. Let's clear the pattern again, and let's check the mode. Keep pressing the function, and then there's override and there's a tie at the moment. So the way I can actually use the override mode is actually probably start by only turn on the tie mode and record the chord, right? As you would expect it, so this is like a normal record, right? With the chord. But now, let me try to turn off the tie mode and only turn on the override mode. This is very interesting. So when I select in the override mode only, I can then add extra note on top of the chord I've already recorded. See what's gonna happen. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's coming with this rather unexpected rhythm, but it's actually pretty good. This is normally I cannot just play by myself without the help of the override mode. But now, with this override mode, I think what's happening is that whenever you pressing the short note afterwards, only on that fraction of the time, it kind of mute the chord and have this very interesting, like a gate effect, but only at a 16 steps long, right? And then eventually what you can do is trying to record a very long chord like this, and then start to use this override mode only to gradually add different notes at different point of time, so that you can feel what's the final effect, right? Let's do it again. Right? Clear the pattern. Making sure it's in the time mode first, and then start recording the chord. Right. Now, let me turn off the tie and turn on override. This is where we start to improvise. We can just press random keys, right? Right? So we actually add some groove to the rather boring chord, right? We can even start to press more button without need to worry too much about it's gonna mess up the melody, because whatever I press is gonna override the previous note. So it's always gonna be in this balanced rhythmic melody I'm putting. Let's try. Let's see what it looks like now. Not bad. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this video where I demonstrate some tips when I found using this real-time recording with the Liven, right? So if you enjoy this video, I hope you like this video and then subscribe this channel where I post some of the synthesizer tutorial and live jamming now and then. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.